Hey, welcome back to the Mobility Project. I am the pocket physical therapist, hanging out with Carl Pally, and it's time that we did a 10-minute squat test, right? But since you guys have been doing this now for over a year, I think this is the 7th or 8th squat test, I can't remember, syphilis that eats the brain. We're going to show you a little, it's a big problem for a lot of people. And let me just show you what we're going to do today for the squat test. Now, Carl is, maybe I talk about mobility as a tool for position. Now you're in a good position. What do you do from there? And this is my boy who basically takes good position and expresses that into movement. So this is what we've got going on for 10-minute squat test. We're going to see a progression of this on gymnasticswod.com.
It'll be coming up
next week.
Yeah, something like that.
Keep your eyes peeled. We'll put the link on our site when that happens. In the meantime, I want to show you what we're going to do today. Cool.
We're going to grab a little pole. Basic squat, we're just going to go a little narrow, so we're going to go maybe hip width apart. We're going to use the pole to support ourselves. We're just going to come down to the bottom, hip crease below the knee, knees are out.
Let me show you something. Stand back up again. When you get into that position again,
Yep.
knees go out on the way down. If you try to wait to the bottom and put the knees out, it's never going to happen. So Carl's got a narrow stance, he rides with knees out. And can you get your knees any further? It's like you're locked into something, right?
Yep.
Ankle capsule's locked up, hip capsule is also locked up. Nice and tight. Those are firm, stable positions. Extra rotation allows them to keep the torso upright. We keep talking about that somehow, and yet, watch what we're going to do with this.
So once you're in that bottom position, all we're going to do is we're going to just play with single leg stuff, a little pistol work. So we're going to go and we're going to sweep the leg. We're just going to go out to the side. We're actually going to post the leg on the ground, sweep in. So I make that little semicircle, bring it back in. We're going to go opposite side, same thing, sweep in. The key thing is that as I do this, that the knees don't wobble around. So I'm going to press my knees out. As I kick out, I'm going to make sure that this knee, the opposite knee, stays stable. Swing through, bring it back in. That knee stays out, stable, swing through, back in. That's super easy. You're going to come out, post your foot on the ground, lift your foot up, swing in, finish. Out, lift, come back to center, finish.
And he always finishes when he puts the foot on the ground, knee is out in that bottom position. And what do we hope to get from this? Why would I be interested in doing this? If, like, say I'm into kettlebells and pistols?
Something like that. Well, many things, of course, but I think this is more of an expression. Unilateral loading is an expression of more athletic behavior. I'm trying to use the basic, squat drilling and strong loading.
So that if I land in a strong, stable position, this is my default, instead of landing looking for stability. You want to see the broken stripper?
Dirty.
Dirty. Don't be dirty.
You're not very good at that, actually. He's good at many things, but you're not.
Dude, I am. You're the stripper leopard.
You're too clean.
All right, so how many of these do I need to do? 10 minutes?
10 minutes of that. Yeah.
Now, the only thing I'm going to tell you is that if you spend some time in this bottom position, don't stand up with your knees forward. You still, once you smoke out from this bottom position,
well, here's something to think about, actually. As you're hanging down here, we are kind of off tension, but what you're going to feel is, for some of you guys, you're going to feel like your kneecap is going to blow out when you lift the leg. So key thing is pull your nose towards the bar, hips away from the bar. So you're just going to load up the hamstring a little bit, and then you give room for the knees to actually stabilize a little better. So I can stay in this position, more hamstring, and still do my sweep.
More hamstring, more better. Carl Pally, GymnasticsWOD. I am the pocket physio. Out.
See.